Hey guys, so today we are going to find out if there is a dupe for Clinique Black Honey Lipstick. Now, if you're not familiar with this lipstick, it is one of the most famous lipsticks of all time. This is the product that put Clinique on the map and has kept it there for many, many years. I went to a brand new Ulta yesterday. There was a grand opening, and I purchased this for, well, it retails for $25. I didn't pay $25 for it because it was opening day at this Ulta location. I got it 20% off, and then I had some points to use, so I only paid $19.17 for it because of that. But it retails for $25 whether you buy it at Ulta or Macy's or wherever. That is the price for it. It's they call it almost lipstick because it's like more of a tinted lip balm. And if you're not familiar with this lipstick, it is quite unique of a color. Now, when most people buy lipsticks, they buy pink or nude or red. Well, this is something entirely different, and it looks different on everyone, but yet it's very flattering. So depending on what color your lips already are, it's going to look different. I had read a while back that there was a dupe for this. CoverGirl Clean Fresh Tinted Lip Balm in the shade Bliss You Berry. So we are going to find out today if in fact that is a dupe. I had this Clinique lipstick many years ago and I loved it, and it looks best with, I would say, neutral eyeshadows or something in the mauve berry category. So today I decided to wear my Violet Voss Sunkissed Summer eyeshadow palette, and I used one, two, three, four of the shades on that bottom row there, which are all like, that mauve berry color, because I already knew what this lipstick was going to look like, so I thought that would complement it. But it also looks really great with neutrals on your eyes. I would say more of a warm neutral eyeshadow palette that you might have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. Now, don't be alarmed. This is not what the lipstick is going to look like on. It's going to look completely different, but that's what it looks like in the tube. And then the CoverGirl is also a similar color in the tube, okay? So first I'm going to swatch on my arm so you can see what it just looks like swatched, but then I'm going to put it on my lips. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one on my top lip and one on my bottom lip, just so we can, or should we do it half and half? Should we do it half on the top, half on the bottom, half on the top, half on the bottom? Which would be a better way to demonstrate it, because I don't have much of a top lip. My top lip is quite thin. But first, let's do an arm swatch, okay? So yeah, let's go over here. All right, so that's one swipe of the Clinique. See, so it's like a purple berry plum type of color, right? And then the CoverGirl. The CoverGirl is obviously more pigmented. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend the CoverGirl one out so that it's smoother. So based on that swatch, I would say the CoverGirl is not a dupe. It's the same color family, but not nearly the same at all. Now, what happens if I take the Clinique one and build it up? Okay, still not the same at all. So interesting, very interesting. So I think the source that I read was not true. So let me get rid of those swatches so that I don't get it all over everything, but we're going to try it on the lips next. Okay, so I have a bottle of micellar water on the table that I keep there. The Clinique one came off pretty well, but the CoverGirl one did not. So I'm going to have to go in the other room and remove the rest of that with something else when the video is over. So yeah, I'm still trying to determine which is the best way. I think half and half, top and bottom, is the best way to go. All right, so the camera reverses everything. So I'm going to do my left side, which to you is going to be on the right side because the camera reverses everything. Okay, now so this basically enhances your natural lip color, really is what it does. So that's the Clinique, and then the CoverGirl I'm putting on my right, your left. Okay, so once it's on, that is very, very similar. So swatched, it didn't look like a dupe, but wow, it's interesting because the Clinique actually looks darker than the CoverGirl on my lips, but on my arm, there was a huge difference, and the CoverGirl looked a lot darker on my arm. So what I would do is to make these look even more even is I'm going to go over the CoverGirl one more time. And now they're pretty much the same. So I would say, you know, is it a dupe on your arm swatch? No. On your lips? Yeah, pretty much. The Clinique side still looks a little bit darker, deeper. But, excuse me, just had a coughing fit. So yeah, that is really, really close, you guys. But that's so weird, huh? That the swatch on my arm did not look the same, and the CoverGirl was deeper and darker, and now on my lips, and I'm glad I decided to do it half and half the way I did. That is very close, but the Clinique is a bit darker. But isn't that a gorgeous color? I mean, it's not pink, it's not nude, it's not red, but it's not really purple either. It's more like a berry or a mauve or maybe even a deep rose, but I think that it corresponds pretty well with the eyeshadow palette that I decided to use. So what do you think? I think it's close enough to be considered a dupe for sure. So I don't, um, even though they are dupes, um, I don't regret buying this because this has to be thrown out tomorrow. Yeah. I'm filming a day ahead, so anyways, this was in my bucket of things that needed to be purged, so now I have the real thing, so I don't regret getting it. But yeah, the formulas are quite similar, but wow, do they apply different on your lips, huh? So thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you found this interesting, and I'll see you next time. Bye.